Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing what if Naruto was a prodigy like his father. I am taking this what if, I think this what if idea from another creator. I forgot the name. I watched a video. It was the same title, and he made like only 2-3 parts on it, and I really liked the idea, but at that time I didn't make what ifs. Well, I did make what ifs, but I wasn't like good at it. Some people say I was better. My friends say I was better, like back then. Like, I think it was 2 years ago, a year ago, and I think I'm better now because I spend a little more time. I think it over. Before, I would just go on the spot. Now, I think it over. I think what I want to do, and if it makes sense, and yeah. I have a basic idea. Before I clicked record, and I went with the flow, whatever came out of my mouth. Now I kind of still do that, but I think of the storyline, the plot, now. So yeah, so let's hop right into this what if series. So how is this gonna make sense? Of course, Naruto is gonna be the son of Minato and Kushina, is still gonna be Uzumaki. Minato is going to be, I forget the name of his clan, Namikaze? Yeah, he's still going to be a Namikaze. So, yeah. So, they both die protecting Naruto, and instead of Minato sealing half, I don't know if it was, yeah, he sealed the physical body of Kurama into himself, and the chakra version, or I don't know which version of Kurama. I know he sealed half of Kurama into Naruto instead of the full Kurama. So I'm gonna make Minato, he's gonna be bloody even more. So he's gonna have enough chakra to like seal half of it and then seal the other half. He's gonna say, frick it, he seals the whole thing into Naruto. So yeah, so Naruto has to deal with double the hate now. People didn't know, but they just have an urge to hate him more. So yeah, but that's later on. So Hiruzen gets to the battlefield. He sees like Kurama, chakra chains coming out of Kushina and Kushina's dead body, and he's like, where's Kurama? And Minato, he isn't dead yet. He's still awake. He's like lying on the floor. Somehow we didn't die from the Reaper death shield. Somehow he's still alive, but yeah, he's alive. So Minato runs over, realizing that Minato is on the, he can still speak. And with Minato's last breaths, he says, Kurama is in Naruto, and to protect Naruto, and raise Naruto like Hiruzen was his father. And Minato makes Hiruzen promise to be good to Naruto and protect him. So, before, in canon, Minato didn't say nothing to Hiruzen. I think Kushina said, be good to Naruto, but didn't go into detail. And yeah, so Minato feels more, empowered, powered. He just feels better. He just wants to raise Naruto better, 10 times better than he would, in canon. So yeah, so, now that Kushina and Minato are gone, and Naruto he's not an orphan. He's just parentless, but thankfully he has Hiruzen and all the ninjas. So Hiruzen decides to tell the whole village that Naruto's a hero because he's gonna take the burden of being one of our Jinchurikis and holding the Nine Tails down to protect us so he doesn't go on a rampage again. But people still secretly hate Naruto. Remember how I said that they're all gonna hate Naruto 10 times more now? 2 times more? I changed my mind. Some people are gonna hate Naruto, which is the people on the low because they listen to Danzo, and Danzo, Danzo just wants Naruto as a weapon. He doesn't care about Naruto's feelings and how he feels and all that. But Hiruzen does. So Hiruzen keeps, he's more strict on Danzo now in the series. And yeah, so Danzo isn't messing everything up like he did in canon to mess with Naruto basically. So now that Naruto he is loved, he lives like a normal child, you know. Hiruzen raises Naruto. Here Naruto he hangs out with baby no not yeah he hangs out with baby Konohamaru when Konohamaru is born, and Naruto hangs out with Asuma. Asuma teaches Naruto when Naruto's in the Mid Academy. He has a couple years to get out. Nothing really special happens in the academy, except that Naruto he looks exactly the same as he does in canon. But the girls like him more. So instead of liking Sasuke, she likes Naruto. Not that it really matters, but I just felt like I have to put that in to say that Naruto and Sasuke are equal in terms of popularity. So Naruto hangs out with Choji and Shikamaru more, and Ino hangs out with Shikamaru and Choji. So yeah, so they have their own little group, and some other people like Kiba hangs out with Naruto because Kiba and Naruto Kiba thinks of Naruto as a rival, but Naruto doesn't care. But they're still friends, you know. They're friends. They vibe together. And Naruto doesn't talk to Sasuke. He wants to talk to Sasuke, knowing that he doesn't have parents, but he also feels that so he has someone to save him, and Sasuke doesn't have anybody, so he doesn't feel like he felt the same pain as Sasuke, because Naruto's being realistic here. So yeah, so he just leaves Sasuke alone. Sasuke, he knows that Naruto wants to talk to him, but he doesn't know why he doesn't. Sasuke wants to say something like, "Why aren't you talking to me? I know you want to," but he doesn't want to seem desperate, so he just forgets about it eventually. So yeah, so it's the last year of Naruto in the academy, and one day when he's walking back home, he bumps into a Jonin, and the Jonin looks down and is like, "Oh, you're Hiruzen's kid, Hokage's kid." And Naruto says, "You mean Hiruzen? You mean father?" Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, your dad." And he's like, "Yeah, I am." Like, "Well, nice to meet you. I used to know your father, Minato." Like, "You did? What was he like?" And Kakashi, well, we know it's Kakashi, but Naruto doesn't know it's Kakashi, his future sensei. He tells him how Minato was like, and how Kushina was too, because Kakashi knows how Kushina is because he used to hang out with them. I am pretty sure that it makes sense for them to hang out during holidays, because how Kakashi would protect Kushina. It just makes sense in my mind that they would hang out in holidays with also Rin too. But what happened to Rin? The Kakashi blade thing. He's not Kakashi blade. Rin got the Kakashi special, through her chest and died. So Rin isn't alive here. So yeah. So Rin's dead. Obito's dead. But let's get back to the story. Kakashi and Naruto talk almost till the sun goes down, but Kakashi realizes that it's getting late and the sun's about to go down, and that Naruto needs to go home. The Hokage is probably worried about Naruto. And yeah, so Kakashi says, "We could talk tomorrow, but you have to get home because I don't want the Hokage to get mad at me." And Kakashi's happier here because everyone's happier. Everyone isn't scared of Naruto. So since no one's scared of Naruto, well, now a lot of people are scared of Naruto. Everyone is happier always, because people were happy when Naruto weren't there. They just forgot about Naruto, but since everyone's always happy, that just eventually lifted up Kakashi's mood, and everybody that was kind of emo, sad, or just depressed, to be a little happier. Of course, Kakashi he's sad. His sensei, his friend, his best friend, not his best friend, but one of his close friends, you know, they're all dead. His whole team is dead. His whole getting team was all dead. So he's still, of course, sad, but he isn't as sad as he is. He still has that cool collective personality that we all love about Kakashi. And of course, Kakashi still is gonna have that Sharingan. And yeah, so the next day, Kakashi tells more like stories about Minato and Kushina and what Kakashi did to help Kushina and Minato when Kushina was pregnant. And Naruto's thankful for Kakashi and what he did when his mom was pregnant, and telling him all these stories about his mom and dad. And but it's like the last day of Kakashi telling him these stories, because he has no more stories. And Kakashi tells him this, and Naruto gives him a hug, and Kakashi's like, he's stunned. He doesn't know, like, what do I do? So he just hugs Naruto back, and yeah. So Naruto starts crying, and he says, thank you so much. And Kakashi, he doesn't say nothing, and they stop hugging each other. And Kakashi says, if you ever need someone to help you train, I'm here for you. And yeah, so Naruto, he leaves, and the next day he leaves a present for Kakashi. It's a kunai that Hiruzen gave. So I forgot to mention, when Minato was dying, he gave his kunai and told it to give it to Naruto as his first birthday present. And Naruto wants to give it to Kakashi as a thank you and a memory as his dad, because he picked up on details that Kakashi really cares about Minato. So he's like, I should give it to Kakashi because, yeah. So yeah. So Naruto gives the Flying Raijin kunai, or Minato's kunai, to Kakashi, and Kakashi, after he gets it, he's determined to learn the Flying Raijin in remembrance of his sensei, Minato Namikaze. So that's like off topic, but yeah. So Kakashi does learn the Flying Raijin, so that's another jutsu he has out of his other 1,000 jutsus. So yeah. So this is where I'm gonna leave it. Hope you guys like this one. I think the story went amazing. It sounds amazing to me. It's like heartfelt. It doesn't have a lot of fighting in it, but it is the first part, and usually first parts of stories don't have a lot of fighting in it, like of my what ifs, because it would make zero sense just to start off a what if fighting, unless you're going for that like scene by scene kind of what ifs, because I know some what ifs do that. They're like, we start off as a fight and whatever, but I don't like doing that. I like to start off like arc by arc. That's how I like to tell my what ifs. So yeah, so this one I'm gonna leave it. Hope you guys like it. I did post before Happy New Year, so before New Year's, if I don't post again, which I probably will, because I know myself, I might record another one right after this if my parents let me. So yeah, so if I post another one, then I'll say Happy New Year's there. And the video ran out. I went off of time. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, so hope you guys have a nice New Year's if I most likely don't post. And yeah, so bye.